to judge the case before him. So what strategy? What has the NDC done that they do not have strategy? This man, with all his tactics, wisdom, and strategy, he cannot even fight for his own lineage. Or think so why are Attorney General da? Am I a in Kranfasa or the Jimmy MPP? He could not fight for the MPP and Ghanaians. This man has collaborated with Akans to steal land in the Greater Accra region. This man, his son is at BNI. You know the corrupt things his son is doing at the BNI. Every single shit they are doing at BNI, his son is in charge. This man. People being bullied in Ghana. People are abusing their office. Tomorrow, but then the banner picture about but then they put phone number back home. This man, Ayikwei Otoo. His son is at the BNI. Do you know the damage things he's doing there? When Bonnie and the Bani do BNI. And this thing sit on TV to say, yes, because African it's full, NDC does not have strategy. If you have strategy and tactics, why didn't you use that to protect your land? You are homeless. They will bury you on somebody's land. They will bury you like a slave. Because Accra now with the Krayanya baby and see where you wasasi. So you wouldn't a sebio or giant or danchan a quanchan mo pet. You don't even have a land you can call your own that you can be buried. Abra land guard be me two from train. You cannot protect that. The language in Kranfa Kasa you cannot protect it. You are sitting on TV talking now because I can be at the party that do Jimmy DHD.
Whenever I say my PENDREAM TV there, I see them yopo.
And what he has been able to do in the say. What a coup for it to my and say, one man penny for be Jimmy for Ghana. Because you see, from the beginning, Nana the Danko Kufado in penny form supporting in and the Ghana for be was a sam penny for no don't be Jimmy for now. The issue in Parliament Akopia Supreme Court because the NPP feel say Omudi Ghana no because Ghana ni Omudi everything should come to them. That is how entitled they feel. On say Omu feel so entitled to the point they say Omu is a democracy no it has to be one way. And NPP ni a party bia from the time you a party no let me control. They be catch them say party otia that's the ideology no enye about everybody. About a group of people, that party will feel very entitled. And that is what we are seeing in the NPP today. In terms say, right now the NPP, Omo feel say, I will say Bibia ko Omo way. They feel say they are not in a democracy. So what study Omo utterances any their behavior recently? So Omo Kasakura, you could hear something like, we are the only people who deserve rights. We are the only people also obia etie. We are the only people who make sense. That is what is in their head because you see, how much the party no, how much with the intention say obia onka party will be a Jimmy. That is the idea. Intenda no, say asemba Ghana na say yeah discuss ya. Utie NPP for viewer, they make you think say omu view no it's final. It is the parta enyansafo na ekasa because they don't understand the say e also the wa adwene ba. No more your margin back near the BB. In terms of some study from day one, Omankasa di free SHS buy. Ofuriata Crom for the Beka say free SHS no. In fact, Omo Mosikano, so met me tia Omankasa Tiano. They still insisted say free SHS no is good. They still insisted say all the defects na away free SHS no still a new hope. Even when the opposition suggested say as early as 2017-18. As early as 2019, young calling for a national dialogue and review free SHS, they still stuck to that position because partly what idea be say in even their foolishness, every Ghanaian who is not part of them should understand them. That is why we are here today. It is always study your penifo bebre or MPP munda omukasa aisenkwara. It is not because it is because they are always thinking party first. That thing that makes them in penny-four, that thing that makes them wise old men, they have taken it away from them. Into NPP in penny-four to Ayikwei, sa papa wemuna, they sound like Chairman 2.0 because you could say, Omo kasa out me question so many times. And my Ayikwei kasa, utumi question so many times, how did this man become a speaker? But this man, I didn't question his patriotism. But this man, I thought he was wise. You start to ask yourself a lot of questions. Ebini Saman way. Asema esi o parliament, a political party, NDC. At the end of the day, they have not approached anybody. Some person say Ghana. Every single statement, it came from the Speaker of Parliament. Asema NDC the court of Parliament and the Speaker who said Nyanse di man ko beto atwene. There's a reason why the whole Parliament, left and right, they said Alban Bagbin is the captain of the ship. And they said obi to regional Parliament raise the issue bina Alban Bagbin kra who said Nyanse di man Otumika said no, you are out of order because on the captain only decided where the ship at the end of the day is steered towards. And they say yako Parliament, not the captain of the ship and make a decision. What has it got to do with NDC strategy? It would tell me to say Ayikwei, Ayikwei Otoo, or say NDC lack strategy and tactics. They talk too much. So when people like this we revere, thinking say, when would you answer? When would they will speak as elders because they have nothing to lose. When would they have something to protect? When would Yadrin said the position they were in, it will make them more reasonable and intelligent to make honest their submissions. Whether NDC is strategic or not strategic, there is a law in Parliament, and the Speaker of Parliament who presided over parliamentary affairs says this is how it's supposed to be. And the Speaker of Parliament did not bring a dictionary from home. Alban Bagbin did not bring a book or encyclopedia from his mother's house. He used the same Bible that we use in Parliament to judge the case before him. So what strategy? What has the NDC done that they do not have strategy? This man, with all his tactics, wisdom, and strategy, he cannot even fight for his own lineage. Or think why are the general da? He could not fight for the MPP and Ghanaians. This man has collaborated with Akans to steal land in the Greater Accra region. This man, his son is at BNI. You know the corrupt things his son is doing at the BNI. Every single shit they are doing at BNI, his son is in charge. This man. People being bullied in Ghana. People are abusing their office. Tomorrow, but then the banner picture, but then the phone number back home. This man, Ayikwei Otoo. His son is at the BNI. Do you know the damage things he's doing there? Bonia and the Bani do BNI. And this thing sit on TV to say, yes, because African is full, NDC does not have strategy. If you have strategy and tactics, why didn't you use that to protect your land? You are homeless. They will bury you on somebody's land. They will bury you like a slave. Because Accra now what the Krayanya baby and see where you wasasi. So you wouldn't sebio or giant or danchan and quanchan mo pet. You don't even have a land you can call your own that you can be buried. Abra land guard be metu. You cannot protect that. The language in Kanfa Kasa cry you cannot protect it. You are sitting on TV talking now because I can be at the party that do Jimmy DHD. There is somebody we expect to say, why are Attorney General that they have put in their kit advantage positions are only protecting our crimes. Me say I'll come and show you his son. His son works at BNI. And he knows. And they pretend to say, I had to say a chrono mutimino, Omonkwan, the Niminyansa, Omori to finish your Kankwasiasem. Tactics ben a wunim. All the tactics and your law background, you could not win your own people. You could not win the land for your own people. You could not defend your own language. You sit in Accra and you don't have even one radio station that speaks Ga. What was Spurs said, they open palm on battle of Vietnam. You think this is the time for us to be listening to old goons like you people who don't care about Ghana? Ekufuado started Jimmy no, only Ekufuado started here, or classmate no. You could not talk any wisdom into the head of Ekufuado. And on beton achimota as now on carbine on. Omoton achimota as now on count. Went to my fanyansa, conform by an amon count. Omobetu chan class as not. Didn't you people oversee that? you are sitting here today talking now because everybody can speak under democracy. They didn't contribute anything to the development of Nkranfo. They join the Akam party and they think they are smarter because there are a few Nkranfo no more party inti Nkrani kakrobe ura MPP mu no because Akamfo no de bia no omo say mameka bi nchiro. The reason why some awonafo and Nkranfo bi and some tribe phobi ewo MPP mu because na we mu de I don't know mo kan kwase asem because you see, do you know the number of people omo Nkranfo mo NDC mu? You will need to prove yourself in the NDC for you as a guy to get to the level you want to get. So you need to prove yourself. You cannot just say I deserve this. It does not work like that. So Fantini, that's NDC. You need to prove yourself because there are millions of Infantifo. Say, oh yeah, Kroboni, prove yourself. So you NDC. You need because there's competition. But you see, Obi to say Pius Hajide. Oh, say MPP for no. They look for Awuneni Bakwa with Jimmy. And so Awuneni wura MPP more because there's no competition. Because NPP for already Awuneni Bakwa deny Yankwasi Jumano because you see, all that the NPP does, say they killed, they stole, they did everything possible to make Peter Mewu an MP. Because they need one person away Jimmy. And it is so easy for Awuneni to overnight become a minister in the MPP. You know why? Because they don't have. And they use that to lure other foolish ones to make them feel say they belong. Into every time, ubon somakofa awunenibi into a whole MPP. Pius Hajide etumbe minister. Na obokron no sabe head another agency. It is because sa nipakuo na anka omunya position bia wo NDC. Let me tell you, Pius Hajide, he will never have a position in the NDC. Never. Peter Mewu can never be a minister in the NDC. Into what study? In the Sawu study, omu free a year to say awunafonim, krobofonim, omu be Jimmy omu kakribino, what's omunya position or MPP. Every say they need those people to let Ghanaians think so omunya tribal. Into nya awuneni Jimmy ni kitu ebina okakan kwasi asempe, they promote him. Oh, NPP for omu national youth organizer no. Because you see, there's no competition. Because that guy can never be a youth organizer, national youth organizer in the NDC. Because the competition in the NDC is tough. Boss, one guy someone trust them analyze it. In the NDC, it is not easy. Today, Professor Nano Pokwajiman, we can get women in the NDC almost to do the level, but they can try and catch up. I'm telling you. But NDC MPP moi, a deputy area coordinator or bet to me the MP or MPP. That is how it is. The gap is wide. Yeah, into the West Stadia. Jimmy be at to position when MPP because there's no competition. Because it's a party, they always need somebody to cover up what they stand for. MPP is a tribal party, you all know. And it's they will do everything possible to because they want to create the impression out there. Oh, me see. NDC ni Obabako Hanatete, Professor Nano Pokwajiman, the woman you know, this lawyer, Brew, all the me see. Okay, so open a ma or MPP mu a contest NDC ma unyebi. Wana Ayikwei doku. Wana Ketije Uvua. Wana. So you see, there's no competition in the party. Eya frafra kobo mole. Say the more Jimmy won on your position, but NDC no be bre because you are meeting intellectuals. You are meeting people who have read. You are meeting people who don't just follow party. They look at the end of the day, their to media table. No, they look at their contribution, what they have, the knowledge they can contribute to the development of the party and the nation. In Tina MPP, NDC, a professor to media minim. So today, you have seen Sir Professor Tamils, first professor to be a president in Ghana, came from the NDC. Today, we have a running mate who is a professor. It is not easy. Napo political experience weighing. Napo be MP because ni seat na okofa no na efie seat. Napo has no experience. Onim nyanse bia and then Napo kasa is a KVIP mu ne free ba. You will see say there's more chaff in the NPP. is the problem. Into the gap between MPP and NDC, and you're wide. I'm telling you. I look at the NDC MPs. When they speak, when they are approaching issues, look at Mutala Dens, look at Black Kwamo, hey, Haruna Idrisu, my own Muntaka. Look at you see the quality in it. Look at the MPP. Go to the MPP. Go there. This is what we keep talking about. How Akumisen. Or the How Akumisen ever compare NDC Nioba. How are you mad? How Akumisen? How? Actually, wait, Jimmy. Kate Jemfua. Why? They don't even have anything. But you see, you're Jimmy because if you allow these people who have studied a Ghana for who say ye mudu duono ye Jimmy into omoba I see where they ko UK ko MPP for nim oh where they say they were UK you see edu chum oh no California or when school kakraka or a studies teacher edu chum California no a studies teacher enana oh why no MPP mubium you see oh Napo Holland okoye den okoye attachment oh Baumia ko Zimbabwe ye pamono Baumia or say or cultural economics dien obedruye obeye thesis e kan ye thesis mpo for economics okoye ho ekufu ade ni certificate me say osho omo party na every single thing in the party is a lie yet these people they know nothing but omo Jimmy mo because when you get a party now to me party to me kotenase say chairman want to me a regional chairman abronye a regional chairman and your party a animals kingdom a zoo Hechema want to me kwasiye and the only opportunity be also or discuss Baumia the obituma ye the MPP 8 years also Kevin Taylor with Jimmy ne bema she left ne naibe nkumusha left adwene no she left or ya kwasia or on the line of autism without due respect to people suffering from autism where Jimmy only message for the people. This is a regional chairman Otoo 4 chairman no. He cannot pick a document and read and understand. No. Galamsey. No botuo. No sensio. Where to trasam. No hufing. No nambok bola so. Yaso to prag. No Jimmy. How can such a person represent me? Oh, yeah, regional chairman. Uncle Tina radio so nanka was started. But we intina montumaye. We 8 years. Your policy in ye. Your diver. This is that. Aha. Now it's like Kevin Taylor. Just away Jimmy, we need nothing for the people. It is obvious for some kotwaba ama wa. That Nipan is following that animal their conduct. Nipano and Unise Nipa. Untumi Jimmy. Anamunim. Okasana ye say. Anaunwana. Intikam say Arabi boy no Jimmy. Untumi or food Jimmy. Sikaka kra when yentina munhu no. Ba ye na ye ni wo ho pa na ye ni da for no hu so Jimmy. I want me a full blast Jimmy. Full Jimmy. And now when him original line on another kusia the nice year, because I say, where Jimmy? I tell them one was say Asante 4 power pejoma beti, a jomuhudi, a to me kasa, a manipa who say, Pia on an numni, no ko won't to me, no problem. Oh, now, Shadia, this is another twerp. This guy, every car you see him driving, Sam Okujato. This is one of the most corrupt old men in Ghana. Also, Nyankupon Kune Tochene. So we greedy chain, this guy. Now this man, he is greedy. Let's say, like this now, you know, Benz, every car this man is driving today, a Jubilee House at the man. Yeah. The Peace Council should intervene immediately in the ongoing brouhaha in Parliament. On say every time we are NPP, Ekudu Konabina Omobra, no more release such a dog to come and defend corruption. And I'm going to study it. This is the guy they use. And you know the funny thing? These people are speaking against the Constitution today. When they were putting the Constitution together in 1992, these were the people who opposed the Constitution. Yeah. This guy. His own son raped his mate. And then the Banoko to Canada. This guy, he majored in Bible studies. This guy. That is his major in school. O level is A level. This guy. Ayikwei or your moral education was school or we also a lawyer. Wait. Awunani, one of the greedy awonafo on this planet. This guy. His own son raped his house help. He covered it up. Go and ask his family. We are half Fulani, half awunani. Wait. All that he does is he gets up in the morning, he defends corruption. That is his life. This guy. So for some time you've not heard about him. The General Legal Counsel, so all the corruption, he is the one protecting this government. Time I can say $5 million. Enini should just come and make a statement. This is the guy who sat at the General Legal Counsel to go after the lawyer who accused Enini that his client told him Enini took $5 million. This is the foolish man who sits on General Legal Counsel. What he majored in moral education. This guy, wait. And today, this is the guy we Ghanaians are supposed to listen to. Wait. General Legal Counsel, when Afenyo Markin, Emma, ne law firm, one of their lawyers, Deborah, echo intimidate young kids in school, or the national security tax be quiet. This was the guy who sat at General Legal Counsel to say Afenyo Markin should walk. Kwasiawe. There's no sense in these people. Messi Penny for the beer Jimmy, he majored in Bible studies. Wait, that is what he majored in. Go and read his resume. This guy majored in religious education. This guy. We sit in Ghana and such idiots. Besides,
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Na nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV. I see say a lot of people are moving from the traditional media to the social media. And PENDREAM, you are setting the pace because you bring the issues as they are. And the those are the issues. And then Unipa are not ready for just ordinary endorsement. But people want to hear the issues. What are the issues? What are the possible solutions? So for me, I'm endorsing PENDREAM TV. And I'm recommending say Obi Biana who affiliated traditional media and why you're bored with it, I'm gonna live up to expectation. Your next last stop PENDREAM TV.